What up? What up? What up? How we feeling today? How we feeling today? I see a lot of cameras off. Shout out to Kana. Kana got a camera on. What's up? I see Christy, Taiwan in the building. What's up? I know we got the best of the best, the top of the top, the cream of the crop. Look, y'all playing games today. Y'all got your cameras off. Like, come on, y'all. What's up? What's up? Talk to me here. What's going on? Talk to me here. So we're back again. It's Saturday. I know I got the best of the best with me. I know I got the top of the top. You could be anywhere, but you're right here with me. You're right here with us. This is family. Somebody drop fam in the chat. Somebody drop fam in the chat. Somebody drop fam in the chat. Look, today is a good day for a great day. As I mentioned, I got the best of the best. Yo, drop your city. Drop where you from in the chat. Drop where you from in the chat. Drop where you from in the chat. Yeah. I got the best of the best. I got New York City in the building. Y'all should have been at the Mogul Meetup yesterday if y'all was in New York City. Who's at the Mogul Meetup? If you're in New York City, who's at the Mogul Meetup? Let me know. Let me know. I got Oakland. I got Toronto. I got North Carolina. What up? What up? What else? What else? What else we got? Who else? Where you from? Kansas City. I see Kayla. She gonna rep Kansas City all day. She ain't playing. Chicago, Chi-Town. If you ain't know, Chi-Town got the Mogul Meetup. Got a Mogul Meetup today in Chi-Town. Arkansas, what's up? What's up? What's going on? Where my Cali people at? We got the Mogul Meetup in Cali. Where my people in Texas? We got the Mogul Meetup in Texas. Shout out. I see San Antonio. I see San Antonio. Hold up. Let me adjust my brightness on my light over here. My light over here got me exposed. So one of the things I want to talk about today is persistence. Somebody drop persistence in the chat. Drop persistence in the chat, yo. How's my audio? Y'all can hear me clearly? It looks like the mic is good. Let me know. Let me know. Persistence, persistence. Here we go. Persistence. Yeah. 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 That's what I'm talking about. Persistence. The reason why I want to go through persistence because life is going to knock you down. But you got to find a way to get back up. Life is going to knock you down, but you got to find a way to get back up. Somebody say I'm getting up. Somebody say I'm getting up. Hold up, y'all. I got to be vulnerable with y'all for a second. I got to fix this light. It's too bright, too bright. Too bright for your boy. All right. Here we go. That's a lot better. It's a lot better. All right. So one of the things I want to speak about is this. It's the persistence thing because life is going to knock you down. But how are you getting up? Right? How are you getting up? Life is going to knock you down. Life is going to put you down. How are you getting up? So I wanted to play a video, but the video is just for some reason is just not playing in the back end. So we're going to skip the video today. But I want to reintroduce myself because I might have some people on who are not familiar with me. Some days I get that. I get some people who are not familiar with me. I don't want to walk in a place acting like everybody knows me, but I want to walk into the place acting like I own it. Somebody put I own it in the chat. Somebody put I own it because this is your moment. You got to own it. Every moment that you get to be the best of the best, the top of the top, the cream of the crop, you have to own it. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to own it. Obviously, we're going to go through some gratitude, attitude stuff where we're jumping into that mindset of the meditation, getting you to that place of nothingness. But I want y'all to start to own it, right? I want y'all to own it. Once again, my name is Sean Crewmate, also known as the Mindset Mogul. I'm here to take your mindset, turn it into a tool set to create that cash flow and assets. I'm talking about making extra streams of income, 4-figure days, 5-figure days, 6-figure days. If that sound nice, somebody put sound nice in the chat. If that sound nice, somebody say, put me in the game, coach. If you want an extra 4 figures a month, you want an extra 4 figures a day, you want an extra 5 figures, like put me in the game, coach. I want y'all to let me know. Right? So my main target is women, right? We're gonna empower the women to be the best versions of themselves. Why? So that way they can change the relationship with themselves, with others, and change their financial relationship as well. Change their relationship to money. So the reason why we target the women is because we want the women to be the best of the best. Why? Because my mom, she was the best of the best. She was one of the examples. Without my mother, you don't get myself, you don't get my brothers, you don't get the mogul family, right? Of entrepreneurs, of people who inspire others to go out to be the best versions of themselves. You don't get that without her. So one thing that I realized before she passed away, she told me, she said, never let my sickness become your weakness. Are you letting some of your downfalls become your pitfalls? Are you letting some of your down days create a down life? Are you letting some of your down times create a downward spiral? Let me know, put a 1 in the chat or put Yana in the chat. You are not alone. I just want to know if I'm resonating with people, because my mom, she told me, don't let that sickness become that weakness. And so I never used to tell people my story. I've always was stoic, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna go through it. Hey, it is what it is. I'm from New York City, man. I'm from Brooklyn. If I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. That's my attitude, right? I'm gonna do it regardless. I walk in every room like it's mine. Why? Because this moment is mine. Somebody put in the chat, this moment is mine. So I never used to want to share my story with people. So when people see me, they say, this guy mysterious. Who is this guy? How many of y'all relate to that? Some of y'all probably still feel like that. Yeah, damn, I don't really know too much about Coach. Cool, you're a little mysterious out there. But you know, I like what he's saying. Yeah, cool. I appreciate you. I want to be vulnerable with y'all for a minute. Right? Before my mom passed away, she was in this hospice. And I didn't know I was about 15. I just turned 15. Our brothers were about 12, right? And this incident where my grandmother came to me and said, hey, look, we have to transition your mom over to the hospice. She's not going to come home. The week prior to that, she was asking, can she come home? And then as a kid, the older folks don't think the kids are listening, but the kids be listening. And they were talking about how when the hospital, you at the hospice, that's it, it's over. And also when somebody who's ill, they start asking, can they go home? That's when they say it's about to be time for them to transition. If y'all familiar with that, if y'all follow, let me know in the chat. I'm just being vulnerable with y'all and sharing this, because you probably went through something like this as well. I want you to connect to me as much as I want to connect to you, and I want us to really build a great relationship. So I just want to share some of this stuff with y'all. This is important to me. So she told me, and I jumped on the phone and I was like, Mom, I don't know what this means. Like, first of all, my first dad, he was already murdered when I was 2, right? My mom remarried and she had children. And I'll speak about that in a second. But what I'm saying is, while I was on that phone with her, like, yo, Ma, like, I don't know what's going on. Just tell me what I need to do. Like, I'm looking at her like she's my sensei, like she's my best friend. Like, let me know, give me the message I need to carry out, because I'm in a world feeling alone. I don't know what to do. Like, you let me know. Mom, like, tell me what I need to do. She's like, you already know what to do. That's the last thing she said to me. You already know what to do. And for years, I couldn't figure this out. But for years, I'm being my best version. I got my younger brothers looking at me. I got to keep it going. I got to keep moving. I gotta be that representation. I got to be the one that is setting that example of how you can carry yourself. Because in my family, that's all they wanted. They didn't want money. My grandmother cared about if you were carrying yourself well. How many of y'all can relate? My grandmother didn't care if I was a millionaire. My grandmother didn't care if I was doing, as long as I wasn't on drugs, as long as I wasn't out thieving, as long as I wasn't hurting anybody. One day I asked my grandma, I said, Grandma, what would it be like for us? How would you get a win by seeing us win? He said, yeah, as long as you got a good head on your shoulders, as long as you are just doing right by God. Long story short, she want the bare minimum. All she want is the bare minimum. All you got to do is just go be a great person. And I used to wonder, why is that? Like, why does she keep saying that? Me and my brothers looking at each other like, damn, that's it. That's all you want. You don't want us to aspire to be greater. But as I mentioned, my mom, she said, you know what to do. Somebody put in the chat, you know what to do. Somebody put in the chat, you know what to do. I told y'all before, this right here is the space, this entrepreneur space. This is the church for the entrepreneurs, right? The aspiring business owners. This is the temple for the triumphant, the people who were down, but understand they got another level to go up. See, I'm talking about the mosque for the moguls, right? People who are tapped into that spiritual side, doing the work. This is the kingdom hall for kings and queens. Where my kings and queens at? So the thing that you know what to do is, you know you got to give it your all. You got to be the best of the best. It's not comparing yourself with other people, it's comparing yourself with you. You got to be better than you were last year. You got to be better than you were last week. Hey, you got to be better than you were last hour. You ain't even want to get out the bed. You ain't even want to get out the bed last hour. Now you got to be ready for that. Right? You got to be ready for that. So I've been helping people reach their full potential in a lot of ways, but reaching your full potential is a never-ending journey. So, we don't calculate by potential. We calculate by changes in mind. How many minds have you changed? You ever heard Tupac say that saying, y'all may not be the change, but I might be the one that sparked the change. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Some of y'all might be like, damn, why were you on this call? Well, I'm gonna give y'all some game of why you're on this call. First of all, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Let me let the crowd rock for me. Who's been on this call for a while, for the last weeks? Every Saturday we got the mindset reset. Let me know in 1 word, 2, 3 words, maybe. How has this been for you? Let me know in the chat. How has this been for you? So anybody else who's looking around like, what are we here right now? Let me know. I don't want to just toot my own horn. Talk to my community, because I got the best of the best. I got the top of the top. So I already know they represent well. Right? So one of the things that I got from all of this was when my mom passed away, she said, don't let my sickness become your weakness. I realized, don't let things stop you from becoming great. Don't let excuses excuse you from getting the blessings that you are going through these testings for, right? Like God is testing you right now in order to give you a blessing. But if you don't go through the testing, you keep on testing. So you ever realize why you got the same things happening over and over? Like, doesn't matter. You might have a relationship issue, and you might be with this person, but you go to another relationship and the same issues still apply. The same things are still going on. It's because there's a lesson to be learned, right? There's a lesson to be learned. So what is the lesson? So inside of this, the lesson for me was this. When my mom said, I already know what to do. When my grandmother said, I only want you just to be a great person, I realized that's it. That was it from the beginning. That was all it. Guess what? This was ingrained in us as children. But over the years, we lost that. You just got to be the best version of you. You see, how many of us are being thermometers or being thermostats, right? Most of us are being thermometers where we're acquiescing to the temperature of the room. Oh, yeah, you said that. So, oh, yeah, keep that same energy. I'm going to give you that same energy back. Nah, you got to be the thermostat. You got to regulate the temperature. Somebody giving you that negative energy, look, hey, I'm sending you a lot of love and beautiful energy. You keep it moving. You keep it moving. Somebody say keep it moving in the chat. Keep it moving. Somebody say keep. Yeah, y'all about to get me started. I told you. And look, when we go church mode, after I say something, y'all got to chime in and go, aha. You understand? Like we go, aha. So what the devil meant for evil, aha. Y'all got to say the aha. Come on. We're going to have some fun with this. What the devil meant for evil, aha. God meant for good. Aha. Understand? So I lost my parents, right? But I was blessed to have another dad. See, I could be saying, why me? But God said, try me, right? Somebody put try me in the chat. So what happened is that testing turned out to be a blessing. How do you respond when everything is not going your way? How do you respond when the things that you want, it's not right there? You can't feel it. You can't touch it. You can't hold on to it. You got to have what we call faith. Faith. Where's your faith? So in this lesson, I'm understanding that, oh, wow, I got to be the best version of me, because in that faith, right, in that blessing from the testing, you get rewarded from the pain. Your pain turns into power. Whatever you're going through right now is going to be your source of power. You understand? If you're right here right now and you've been struggling, you got kids, you've been struggling financially, if you're able to pull through and get these strategies that we provide you, guess what you change? You change that pain into a power. Now you can go out and talk about that pain, and now that pain gives you more power. What is that? Glory. So when you start sharing your story, you get your glory. But a lot of us are holding on too tight to who we used to be, so we can't become who we want to be. Got that? So we want to change our relationship with ourselves. We want to change our relationship with others. We want to change our relationship with money. Why? Because these are the things that we need to keep getting to that next level. Somebody put next level in the chat. So when my grandmother said she only want the basics, you just got to be the best version of yourself. That is where it's at. You got to be the best version of yourself. So 2020, right? Everybody put next level in the chat. You have to understand your next level. 2020, the pandemic stopped. Right? This was the story. Y'all familiar with Mike Tyson? Let me know if y'all familiar with Mike Tyson. Y'all know Mike Tyson? All right. So Mike Tyson was fighting this dude named Buster Douglas, right? Mike Tyson doesn't get knocked out. Mike Tyson doesn't really lose. Like he might lose in a draw, some situation like that. But you ain't knocking Mike Tyson out. So Buster Douglas, he's fighting Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson got him. They inside this ring. They fighting for, this for the big prize right here. They fighting for him. Mike Tyson going in on him. I'm talking about he hitting him with the left. He hit him with the right. A couple more jabs straight to the face. Hit him with this knockout blow. Bam, to the head on a hook. What happens is Buster Douglas get hit on the ropes. Now Buster falls down to the ground. 10, 9. So the bell is count. 8, 7. Keep going down. 2, 1. And then he's saved by the bell, y'all. The bell came on, saved him by the bell. So everybody already knew Mike Tyson got him up against the wall. Mike Tyson gonna win this fight. Everybody's saying it. Everybody knows it. But Buster Douglas had a different idea. Buster Douglas came out after that round, and Buster Douglas started fighting back. Why? He had to keep going. Somebody put keep going in the chat. Keep going. This mindset reset for today is designed for you to keep going, family. Persistence. Right? Keep going. So Buster Douglas was fighting. He was fighting. He was fighting. He was fighting. It was going down to the wire. Guess what? Buster Douglas knocked Mike Tyson out. And Buster Douglas wins. At the end of the fight, after they announced the winner, and then they had the reporters run up there, they said, What was it, man? What was it that led you? Nobody has never knocked out Mike Tyson before. What was it? He said, yo, it was my mom. Somebody put mom in the chat, and I understand this might be a touchy subject for some people, and not everybody has a great relationship with their mom, but your mom is the one who brought you into this world, right? So, everything's gonna come to a culmination once I finish this. So, realistically, he's like, yo, my mom, she just passed away before my mom passed away, literally like 2 days before the fight. When his mom passed away, she told him, you gonna knock out Mike Tyson. He had to do it for his mom. That was his mom's dying wish. He did it for his mom. Like what everybody thought was impossible. He said, I'm possible. When y'all see the words impossible, y'all got to see that you are possible. Somebody drop I'm possible in the chat. Somebody drop I'm possible in the chat. Somebody drop I'm possible in the chat. So when you look at it from this perspective, right? When you look at it from this perspective of being possible, he knocked out Mike Tyson because his why was strong enough than the how, right? If you have a strong enough why, you can overcome any how. What's your why, y'all? What's your why? So as I'm helping people, as I mentioned before, when you help the women, right? The reason why we target the women is because we know that the women are the portals to life. If you're a woman and you're the portal to life, put yes in the chat. If you're a woman and you're a portal to life, put yes in the chat. See, God chose you for a reason. Don't think that you're not strong. You are strong. You're amazing. You are powerful by nature, by divine right. God granted you this. I know it might be a lot of pain that comes with pregnancy. And I know y'all can look at it from a way that, oh, a man doesn't have to go through that. I'm just saying that you have an important role. Somebody tap themselves on the chest and say, I'm important. Somebody look at themselves in the camera and say, you are important. I don't care how big your dreams are. I don't care how cruel your family is. I don't care what they said about you. I just know that you are important. Like when you come into the room, there's things that you probably would say, or if you're not there, it doesn't get said. Like think about that. Do you know that how important you are? If you're not around, certain things just don't get done. Come on, I know I can't be the only one. And when you are around, it gets done the way that it's supposed to get done. But this is just a single test. You got to go through that smiling because God's waiting to give you a bigger test. So how many of you have gone through something and you thought you was out of that matrix? You thought you was out of that pain from the past. And guess what? Something else happens. You're at the top of the top, the best of the best. Then something else happens. Let me know. Oh man, you're gonna keep getting tested. So in this time, we realize that if we allow the women a place to grow, a women a place to heal and be the best versions of themselves, to be vulnerable, to be that feminine soft, but to also have that masculine energy. When you understand the 12 laws of the universe, the 12th law is the gender law, right? It's the law of gender. You're meant to have both masculine and feminine. Everybody is equipped with masculine traits and feminine traits. You're going to have that strength. You're going to have these things, but you're also going to have nurturing and caring. Please understand that this is what this life is about. It's about you waking up being the best person you could be to yourself and to others. You want to leave the place a better place than you found it? Guess what? It's time for us to do some work. Somebody say, put me in the game, coach. So we know that if the woman becomes the best of the best, the top of the top, the cream of the crop, when she's pregnant or when she has children, she's going to instill those ideologies into the child as well. Right? So while she's pregnant, she's playing classical music, or she's reading to the baby, or she's just operating at a higher level of frequency. Somebody put high frequency in the chat. That's another law of that's one of the 12 laws of the universe. Vibration, the law of vibration. Being able to understand that you attract what you radiate. Your frequency is based upon what you see and believe frequently, and what you see and believe frequently is based upon your frequency, right? The way that you talk, the way that you think, your language, all of these different things, you have to have a high frequency. Don't we love when somebody walk in the room with the high frequency, like, yo, what up? How y'all feeling? You the best of the best, the top of the top. But if I came in here like, yeah, yo, y'all suck, man. I don't really know. I don't want to be here with y'all today. Y'all gonna be looking at me like, what? Damn. Because low vibration, right, Christy said, I'm out of here. I ain't got time for it. Peace. I leave you where I see you. So I want everybody to realize you got to carry that high energy. Somebody put high energy in the chat. And it's not that high energy equals high income, because you can have high energy with negative vibrations, right? I want you to have high energy with positive vibrations. The way that you do that is you have to be optimistic about everything that happens in your life. When, like I mentioned before, my mom passed away. My first dad passed away. I still had to be optimistic. You understand? So within that optimism, you know, my mom, she created this relationship with my second dad, got married, had children, and the children became my brothers, who I share a beautiful love with. We've created millions of dollars in family legacy together. We create so many ideas. I remember times where, you know, we just help each other get promoted at our businesses before we were entrepreneurs full time. There's a lot of things that we've done for each other. It's just selfless sacrifice that to us, we'll do it any day of the week, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just that love. Somebody put love in the chat. So with my grandmother and mom, I understand that love was the highest frequency. My grandma, she just loved you, right? She wants you to be in the spirit of love. My mom, she wanted you to take care of business. She wanted you to be the best of the best, top of the top. So now you add both of them together, right? So now you start to realize, oh, wow, if I'm loving myself, then others can love me, right? How many of y'all realize that when you're in this relationship that you've been in, you weren't really loving yourself as much as you thought you were after you got out of the relationship and you was able to look back and reflect, right? That's the reason why they weren't loving you, because you weren't loving you. Somebody put I love me in the chat. So we're helping people see the best side of themselves. Why? Now, if the woman is being the best version, she got the children being the best version, and she's also being that nurturing figure. Who's next? Who's gonna see that next and be affected? The man, right? So the man sees this woman, and this is maybe his wife, right? Or it could just be a person that you want to court, right? It doesn't matter. If a woman is operating at her highest capacity, she is super attractive. Somebody put I'm attractive in the chat. Like a lot of you women want the same man, right? You want a high value man. You want somebody like me. You understand? You want a high value man. But look, what I'm saying to you is everybody wants this man, but are you being the woman that the man wants? You got to become the woman that the man wants. You got to be attractive. You got to operate on all cylinders. You got to be the best of the best. That's how you're going to be attractive. I'm telling you right now. Y'all can say all y'all want about Kim Kardashian, but she being the best of the best, the top of the top. Okay, why? Because she's operating with love, and she's also handling business. Somebody put handle business in the chat. You have to handle your business. So we've been helping people because we know that when the man's looking at the woman, now the man is going to operate in his highest capacity, right? The man's going to operate in his highest capacity. So we created these alignment calls. If you need insight in your life right now, where you're at, you need some strategy, get on a one-on-one call. I'm going to offer everybody an opportunity to get the Love Plus app for free. This is our higher ticket platform, where this is for the community of love, connectivity, and financial prosperity on a deeper level, right? And you all will be granted with that opportunity here just by being on this call to get into the to Love Plus. If you're already in Love Plus, let me know. Drop some things in there. Drop 1, 2, 3 words that describes your experience. Other than the fact that it's been challenging you, obviously you're gonna say that. But let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. So we want to get your minds right so you can get your money right. So we got these alignment calls. We're gonna have that. These are proven principles and strategies to help you reach your next level. And we're also going to give you an opportunity to join our Mogul Elite community at the end as well, where you can get some more information on real estate, financial advice, business funding, credit repair, all of that good stuff, right? We're going to let you get access to that too. But first, I need to know who I'm building with. And I know I got the top of the top. I know I got the best of the best. But what do you want to do before you die? I want to get heavy. Before we do the guided meditation, I really want to know, like, what do you want to accomplish before you die? As I mentioned before, my goal is to help you make the best of this experience that you have in this world. Change your mindset into a tool set, so that way you can create these cash flow assets and you can travel. You can spend more time with your loved ones. You can become a better speaker, right? We want to help you speak better. We want to help you become the best version of you, so that way you can get everything that you said that you wanted. But I need to know what you want. I need to know right now what you want. So while y'all gathering your thoughts, I want y'all to raise your virtual hands as well. While I give y'all some time to raise your hand, I'm gonna go through this breakdown real fast. So this is one of our roadmaps, right? This is a short version. This ain't the extended version. So with this, right, it's all about the roadmap. You are on your road right now. We got the mindset reset. You're on that right now. This is where we're going to restructure your foundation while you assess, assign, and align, right? So you assess your life, see what you want in your life, see what you don't want, give yourself an assignment. That's your purpose. You stay in alignment with your purpose. You turn your pain into power. Got it? If you got it, put got it in the chat. So on these Saturdays, we reprogramming your mind for goal setting, guided meditations, uncovering roadblocks, accountability, giving you some assignments and practices. We're also going to allow you to build relationships with each other, talking about networking. And one other thing that you have to do, which most of you have done, this reason why you're here on this call, is you time block, right? You have to structure your days where you can get the most from your time. So shout out to everybody that's on right now. We have another level to go to. That's our accountability bootcamp. Who's inside of our accountability bootcamp right here? If you're inside of our 30-day program right now, let me know, right? This is that personal to business development where you're renovating, innovating, and collaborating, right? You're improving your time management, your discipline, your consistency. You're opening up space for that way you can create opportunities for money accumulation, money circulation, right? Understanding how to move money, changing your relationship with money. Then you're going into sales and communication. So this is the 4th week coming up. We're all about sales. If you haven't joined the Mogul Meetup, everybody who's here, you also can join the Mogul Meetups too in your city. If you want to join the Mogul Meetups and meet up with some people in real time, you can join that as well. I'm gonna offer that to everybody. But that's up to you to take advantage of that. And if you have already went to a Mogul Meetup yesterday, let me know in the chat, and I want you to share your experience as well. But let me go down and get the hands, right? So even after our accountability program is up, we have what we call our transformation leadership program. Like I mentioned, my grandmother, I know I was getting on her about like, well, don't you want more? And the truth was, she was right on. She was spot on. It's about leadership. Somebody dropped leadership in the chat. So when you start working on your leadership, you realize that success is something you attract by the person you become. So you don't go out looking for the money. The money just finds you. Like in 2020, I had to keep going. Remember I was saying, keep going in the chat. And this whole theme is about perseverance, right? Persistence and just pushing forward. In 2020, I lost all the money that I created from Airbnb because Airbnb stopped. I lost all the money that I created from the hustles that I had when I was doing my studio because we couldn't have people come in with the COVID. And I ended up with only $300 in my bank account Fast forward 4 years later, I'm standing here over $1 million net worth. Why? Why is that? Leadership. Somebody put leadership in the chat. I'm not saying this to impress you. I'm saying this to say that you could be just like me, but in your own way, do the same exact thing for you and your family. All right. I'm not always the one that you see out, on the advertisements. You got Big Mogul for that, right? But I got to somehow step out and do some things too that add value in those ways as well, which is leadership. So you just have areas that you grow in within leadership, and it never stops. So now my next level is marketing and be in front of people. I'm usually the best kept secret. You usually see me only when you enter some of our mentorships. At the highest ticket, I'm talking about 15,000, 20,000, 50,000. That's when you'll see me. Those are my programs. I have helped people, and I've helped your coaches. I am the coach's coach. I have helped people grow their brands and expand their reach with sales, right? So a lot of times, even on this call, right, I'm selling you. Selling is not what you do to people, is what you do for people. And I've been able to sell people on seeing themselves as the best version of themselves. Shout out to my guy, Joseph, who got his hand raised. I want to bring some people up now, and I want to know, what do you want to do before it's all said and done? Before you retire your jersey, what do you want to accomplish on this court of life? Let's bring up my guy, Joseph. What up, Joe?
Peace, 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 peace.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You got Bluetooth on? You got Bluetooth?
Nah, can you hear me?
Because we can't hear you. We can see you. We know you off mute, but I think it's a Bluetooth connection or something.
Can you hear me? You hear me?
Yeah. Go out and come back in. Log out and come back in. Anyway, we'll see if we could get that.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Nah. So log out, come back in, and we're gonna get you situated, King.
All right.
Who we got? Yo, this doesn't fail. Lakeisha be on it. Lakeisha might be making a place for that MVP trophy at the end of this. All right. Let's bring Lakeisha up.
All right. And by the way, I could hear him, Mogul.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? Is it me, y'all? Is it me or it's me, right?
Yeah. It's you.
Oh, it's me. Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah. Let's run it back. Bring my boy back up here. All right, we're gonna start with you. Hold on, let's go to the back end, because you're like, yo, that ain't me. We can hear him. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Let me see now. Yeah, there we go. We back in the game. All right, go ahead. My bad, y'all. Keep it going. All right, Lakeisha, you're on you. What's up, Queen?
Okay. So I mean, I'm right now, my goal is to build a legacy. So, I have this, we spoke about yesterday, in regards to goals and setting goals and being a conduit for helping people achieve that, and manifestation of that. But I take that, I have 3 children. I want to be able to take that and pass that on to them, and generations to come. I just really want to, I want my kids to be able to be on my shoulders, so that they can move forward from there versus from all the struggles that I've had in that mindset. So I'm wanting to pass that on to them, and then their children and so forth. So I want to be able to give myself that time freedom, and I want my grandchildren to be born into time freedom as well. And then beyond that, I want to be able to help the communities in regards to some of the same things. I've come from IT background, so I'm starting a nonprofit in Pennsylvania, and within the STEM community. So those are the things that I'm wanting to bring. I want to be able to travel. As you all know, I bounce around cities with people who are familiar with me. I love traveling. I like the experience of it. I like to experience different places, to see what places have to offer, different people as well. I just like communing with different people from different places. So
diversity, right?
Yes.
Everybody put diversity in the chat. And this is what we speak about. When we talk about having one acquisition and making multiple streams from that one acquisition, that's called diversity, right? You want to be able to have diversity. Diversity is key. I know in certain places they trick us and they make us want to be segregated, but together is where we're going to win. All right, everybody put together in the chat. That's where we're going to win. So I want you to be specific about this, because if you're not specific, you can't be prolific. And what prolific means is that you are actually living to be that individual, right? So if you're a professional boxer, you're living to be that individual. You are a pro. You are prolific. You are now getting paid to be who you are living as. So in order for you to be prolific and get paid to be who you're living as a person who has created generational wealth with time and freedom for your family, you really got to have a plan for that. So what's your plan, and what's the specifics on what is it going to look like?
So my plan is to, okay, I'll give specific then. So right now, what I'm doing to work my plan is I want to increase my social media presence. So I'm working with Kiana and Global Impact Jasmine to get my social medias going as far as the face list. I have an idea to transition into also, being the face on another social media platform. In addition, I'm in the 30-day program. So I've been working through mapping out the things that are going to help me get there. So an ebook, I have actually an app in development as well in regards to goal setting and being able to help others generate revenue and being that conduit for people as well. So that's also in development. My networking. So I've been networking with between this program in regards to being an affiliate for items that I want to be able to offer people who use my program, as well as developing strategic partners, for instance, with brokers. So I actually know a couple of brokers. I'm from Chicago originally, so I'm out here. I met with a couple of brokers out here. I did a real estate tour in the area I'm in Northwest Pennsylvania with a realtor as well, to get familiar with some real estate agents as well as brokers for that. So I'm constantly doing that. In addition, while I was out here too, and I did this back in Erie, but I've been having different like brunch and drink meetups with people to kind of see where they are, and just being able to speak on things that I've learned through this program, as well as far as how they can, move forward with some of their goals as well. I've started those conversations. So I'm looking to bring in certain affiliates to help people achieve those goals, because while I don't have the app up and going right now, it doesn't have to stop me, because I still have access to the resources as well. And then also through the MMA program, as we're learning how to, and the people are on double R's, and sometimes Big Mobile runs the as far as businesses and self-storages, but just about commercial property. So through that, I'm looking for a property in the Erie, Pennsylvania area to then hold events. So we were kind of talking, you were talking about real estate, but I was really thinking about that in regards to STEM, but the multi-use of it, to be able to then build upon it on the upsell side of it. Is another aspect I'm looking at as far as building it out, and then continuing to invest in myself to continue developing, so that I continue in regards to what it is I can offer, people who come through my programs and in my business as well. And at the same time, I'm involving my kids. So I know my son is a part of MMA Elite. My daughter, after her track season, she's gonna be devoted into that. And then I've worked with Ty as far as the accounting, and I'm going to be bringing my other daughter into
all the time.
So just look, while I'm building, I'm also trying to pull in as I need to, like I said, to get, others involved in the process, and change some minds. I had a conversation with my brother-in-law and my sister last night, because my sister's in the education field, deep in the education field. So just, trying to give her more of an open mindset as far as thinking in regards to what she can do based on some of the items that we've talked about. So like whether it's the foundational 5, or whether it's having a growth mindset or an abundance mindset, having those conversations to get the family on board with that same thought, so that we can all partner together, to make so everyone's goals can be achieved. So those are some.
Yeah, I love it, love it. Did you create a business plan for it?
I did. I did that through the business. I did the business plan as far as I did the business plan challenge. So I have it mapped out as far as that goes. I think there's some more detail I probably need to get into in regards to the cost part aspect of it, but I did build out the general business plan. Yes.
Right. Awesome. So when y'all get access to the Love Plus app, make sure y'all do that business plan challenge so that way you can actually develop these things. Because if you don't have it written down, it's not going to come to fruition. This is why we started writing, right? And I know we weren't born back then when they used the stone tablets, but the reason why things were starting to be tracked is because we need to make sure we can manifest it. In order for things to come from the thought world, we have to now put it down in this physical plane of existence to see it mold and shape itself and take hold. So when you write it down, that's what you're doing, right? So great stuff. You want to definitely do the business plan challenge so that way you can get optimized when it comes to your business. Thank you for that, Lakeisha. We appreciate the detailed response. I want you to continue to stay great and continue to be that person that your family look at as the best of the best, top of the top, legendary, cream of the crop. All right, everybody send some love in the chat. Lakeisha is always being one of the first ones who is raising a hand and being able to add value. This is where it's at. Like, participation is key, y'all. You have to become the MVP of your life. This is about business athletics. Business is a sport. I know boxing is a sport. In boxing, you got to be conditioned. Every sport comes down to, well, almost every sport comes down to being the best conditioned athlete. In business, it's the same exact way because you're going to get knocked down, but it ain't about how you get knocked down. It's about how you get back up and keep swinging, right? This is business athletics. Somebody drop athletics in the chat. Business is a sport. If y'all want to be on the winning team, y'all already know. Look, when you join our program and you get accomplishments, you get rewarded with certain things like this. This is one of our 5-figure day awards, right? And the reason why we give out these is for you to be able to see yourself manifest what you said you were going to do, right? It's one thing to say you're going to do it and possibly do it, but it's one thing to say you're going to do it, know you're going to get it done. And with us, we're going to help you get that thing done. All right. So let's go to the next person. And then we're going to jump into that guided meditation. When we close, after the guided meditation, what I'm going to do is this, though. I'm going to play a game with everybody. We're going to do a story, chain linking story game. And it's going to be built around persistence. Love Plus is private right now. So y'all just got to tell me who, if you signed up, if you download it and you put the request and you fill out your application, then let me know. It's free. You're going to be able to get it in for free, but you have to go through that process and fill that information out. That's how we vet people. All right, let's bring up the next person. Kana, there we go. Kana.
Yes, sir. Thank you, crew. So my whole plan long term is like to help my community heal, just overall, financially, on personal levels. The plan for it is, to have real estate that can both provide opportunities for them to get on their feet while they learn, but also the business aspect of it. So that's what brought me here. Now that I'm here, I'm seeing all the different multiple streams of income. So I'm learning a lot on that and building that out. And again, that's just another avenue that I can give back to the community for them to be able to. So I know it's not as detailed, but that's like the whole picture.
When we say detail, just for clearance, representation wise, we want you to be able just to say exactly what it is. There's no guessing, right? So if you teach sports, you just don't want to say I teach sports. You want to teach exactly what sports you teach. I teach basketball, football, hockey, and I specialize in this, that. And then that was detailed. We understand. My children, we want to put them in that sport. All right, cool. But be specific so that way you can be prolific. That's the thought. But yeah, Queen. So what is your plan of attack? What's your plan of motion? Like when we're talking about offense, right? Because a lot of us on the defense just sitting around waiting for somebody to make a move. We're on offense now. So I need you to either pull up for the three, either set somebody else up for the win that we all win, or you're gonna drive straight to the basket and get it done. So what's your plan of attack?
Well, currently, I've already partnered with a lot of people to get things done in less time, more effective in less time, definitely. Real estate, I'm already flipping some stuff that my family had personally, and that's gonna launch, you know, banking, funding, again with the partnerships while I wait on that, helping others around me use what they got, organize all that so that everybody can benefit. Just multiple angles, multiple streams at the same time. And then I do have the 5 kids, so they all seeing, learning. Some of them old enough to help out with stuff. So
Yeah, that's what I'm
lots of
talking.
them.
Here we go. Great job. Put some love in the chat for Kana, y'all.
Thank you.
Because this could be you standing up here, and we want to support each other. Why? We're building this community of love, connectivity, and financial prosperity. So the way that we do things is we want to give everybody encouragement to go out there and be the best versions of themselves. And we want to make sure that that's the environment that we're fostering. So every time somebody shares, y'all just send them love to make sure that we understand that, hey, we appreciate your time and thank you for sharing that. So let's bring up the next person. We got my guy, Joseph. Joe, he's back in effect. Joe, I got to apologize to you, man. That was me kicking you out for my own reasons because I was the only one who couldn't hear you, my brother. So I apologize for that. Hey, thank you for your patience. We back now. What's up, Joe?
What's going on? Peace, peace, peace. I spoke to you like earlier in the week. We was on the live or something like that. But yeah, like me personally, like I just want to like create something like something for my family and my kids to like live on with. You know, like I've been following this thing for a minute now, and like I see what's going on. You know what I mean? Last night I tried to make it out to Brooklyn. Something held me down, but you know, like I'm here. I'm trying to win. Like not even trying. I'm going to win. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the PA area, so like I know like certain spots I can reach to. Like even if it's an hour and a half, 2 hours away, I'm gonna try to get there. But in the meantime, like I'm just basically trying to create a legacy for my kids to live on with. You know, like when it's all said and done, I want them to be a living legacy of me or whatever. You know, I don't know if that makes sense, but
It makes sense. It makes sense. But what I want, how explicit can I be with you, King?
explicit as you want, brother.
Appreciate you. So what I want you to do is I want you to say it with confidence, right? I want you to own this. This is your moment. It's your world. Like I know sometimes people joke about that. This is your world, and I'm just living in it. But yeah, that's the facts. This is your world. We're just living in it. But it's our worlds together, right? Because you got your own world. I have my own world. Then we collide the worlds. That's why it's very important to know who you're partnering with. Because if you're colliding a world with somebody who crumbles their own world, chances are they're gonna crumble yours too. Right. So this is why partnerships are amazing, but this is also why partnerships can be detrimental. So you must vet out the person that you're working with and just understand that inside of these rooms are going to be the best people to work with because these people are committed and those people are actually paying their way forward, which means that they're invested to pay attention. So for you, King, what is it that you truly want? Let me read y'all this real fast. In fact, I don't need to read it, but I'm just pulling up my notes. I could share my screen. But one of the things that this is what I want y'all to realize. When you go out there to create a business that's for a legacy, something that's going to stand the test of time and last on without you being around, you must pick the best reasons, right? And some of the best reasons it is. So when we talk about these BTPs, everybody drop BTP in the chat. Businesses through partnership or business through partnership. Either one is fine. Hold up. Sure. All right, cool. So one of the things you want to look for is how can you help somebody else collect cash, collect currency, circulate currency, make money? How can you do that? That's a category. Your business model should fit that because that's a problem for 99.99% of the people. How to add more money to your life. If you figure out that, like just even a business funding, that type of business where you're just always learning more about the rules and qualifications for business funding, you could always build a legacy that way. Why? People have done it. Institutions have done it. Bank of America and their family been around for years, right? They just created a bank. They just regular people who created a bank, and other people trust them to put their money in. That's what that is. Why can't you do that, right? And then, even if you're not holding a bank, you are teaching people how to get the bank or become their own bank. Teaching people how to beat the banks, like my guy, Mr. Brooklyn, would say. Another thing is credit repair, because until the end of time, people are going to need credit repair. This is why, like, this is on fire all the time. Credit repair, always on fire. So you also want to think about this, a way to serve or entertain people in person. So a hospital, basically the health has the most money, that area has the most money, is health and entertainment. But health has the most money, wealth is like third, but health, because you're living every day, right? So if you have a way to help people become healthy, that's something else that you can put into play that can be a legacy play. Like Dr. Sebi is no longer here, but his teachings still go on. His recipes are still here. His family still operate the business. His retreats, his resorts are still available for people. That's something that you could pass down to your children. So the reason why I'm saying all this stuff, y'all, because it's easy for somebody to come up here and tell you to get into a niche, but I'm telling you the markets which will allow you to now niche down inside of that market. So the top 3 markets ever has been health, wealth, and relationships. It just is what it is. Now, it could change due to technology, but right now we're still running with that, right? So even relationships, you might not think about relationships being with AI, but even having AI is relationship. It changes the relationship to yourself. Even Google is based on relationship. It's changing how you would go out and you associate. You would, in the past, you would go out to like the library and then go look up these things with encyclopedias, but now you do it on your phone and you could do it and exchange information with other people. This is relationship. You might not think that that's relationship, but that's what it is. So if we start to understand these markets, understand these categories, then now we can niche down in these categories and then be able to go out there and then provide that value. So which ways can you serve people or entertain people in person? You could be a person that holds events, right? A bar, a restaurant. Those are those industries where you entertain or serve people in person. Maybe you hold event space where people come in and throw their birthday parties. Every day of the week, there's somebody that has a birthday. My grandfather used to run this play all the time. Y'all familiar back, like, I think in the 90s, but you always used to have like party promoters, like those people who used to come around and promote parties. Well, my grandfather used to have a party promotion company too. And part of his production was Love Child Productions, which, you know, we got Love Plus, but his was Love Child, right? And he would promote parties. All he did was meet everybody and wrote down their birthday. Every time there was a birthday, he would call up them. Hey, yo, I know your birthday coming up this week. We got X amount of tables for you if you want. We got X amount of service for you if you want. And my man was booked out and busy, a full-time entrepreneur. So, and that business still could run on without you. Still could run on without you. So just understand, y'all, like what I'm saying to you, I'm just giving y'all ideas to think about, because Jay said he wanted to have legacy. So I'm trying to put you in the game, Joe. So another way is to reach people online, right? So you could serve and entertain people online. How many of y'all get entertained online? Put your hand up. Put your hand up. Right now, some of y'all get entertained right now. This is entertaining for some of y'all right now. But what other ways can you entertain and serve people online? Digital products. You could make one digital product, and that one digital product could last a lifetime. That Rich Dad, Poor Dad was made one time, y'all. And now it's an ebook. Now it's an audio. Now it's a video. They have workbooks. Like literally, you could make multiple streams of income from everything, but we got to be able to be the person that has the leadership to get through what we're going through, to block out the noise, to say, you know what, let me focus on the internal so I could create the external. So for you, Joe, it's really going to come through your transformation. That's basically what I'm saying, but I'm giving you the opportunity to hear it, right? Even YouTube, right? Even a webinar, you could do one webinar one time and that webinar could go viral, like Jim Rohn, right? Jim Rohn had an online webinar before it was called webinar. It just was a seminar, but on the web. and Jim Rohn now is stand the test of time as well, right? And now his family still gets royalties and all of that, just from that. A course, like an e-course, like things like that. So anyway, was that helpful for you, Joe? Just so you can put your mind in a space to pick something, so that way you can have legacy.
Yes, yes, that was very helpful. I'm not a I'm trying to get into the space of being uh uh uh, uh like speaking to the public more. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like I know your brother, he had that issue with him, but you know I see he coming out his shell, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do. Like I'm gonna try to raise my hand more and try to like get to speaking like more, because like I'm not good with that when
Wait,
it
wait, hold
comes.
on, wait, hold on. Y'all know what I'm about to do. Y'all know what I'm about to say, right? Drop it in the chat. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Hold on, Jay. I like in your frame too. Your
I
glass.
got I got I got I got I got the book. I
You got
got
the
the
book?
book. I got the book. I just got the book.
Which one
I
you
ain't
got?
I ain't- I ain't- I ain't- I ain't tap into it yet, but you told me to copy it the other day. You know what I'm saying? And I copied it like yesterday, but I didn't tap into it yet.
Speak with courage and confidence. Is that what you're talking about? The speaking one?
Yeah, the book that you was talking about on was it Friday when you had the live?
Oh yeah. Speaking with confidence and courage. Yeah. So what I want
Yeah.
you to do, actually, what you probably should do, you got to book an alignment call with me, and I'm gonna get you right. Book an alignment call with me, and I'm gonna get you right. But what I want to say this, I want to say this to everybody. What I was gonna tell them is this: trying, right? It's the language. It's your language that is producing. Maybe I can, maybe I can't, but you know that you're great. You get what I'm saying? It's like you know that you're great, but it's your language that produces the subpar results that you feel. That's why it's coming out that way. Right? I want you to get comfortable with speaking, because speaking, that's what you need. Everybody who you see in front of you who are making a lot of money, they're great speakers, because that is the way that allows you to manifest. You have to speak it, and then from the speaking, the language, the words, you now take action, and then the action backs up the words, and then before you know it, you manifest this whole thing that you wanted in your life, which is abundance in money or abundance in love and all of these other things that may serve you. So this is what I put into the chat for y'all. Look at these 4 detailed categories, right? If you find a way for people to make money, maybe funding and maybe real estate, you're always going to make money. These are things that can't be broken, right? If you find a way to repair people credit fast and reliable, right? It's not a scam. It's fast and it's reliable. You're going to be able to repair people credit, and you're going to be able to make money. Like, that's just the reality of it. Okay, a way to service. If you find a way to service people in person or online, you're gonna always make money. Like, these are the things that you want to focus on, right? But when you buy a business, you're fast tracking all of this. Like, if you buy a business that already is helping people get funded, or if you buy a business that's already having masterminds and meetups, it's just a faster track. So the key thing is to buy a business that already has these components, and then now you run the play with these components by adding extra value to them. So like we did with our storage facility, as I mentioned before, Ramel came to me, we was doing real estate. I'm talking about single families. This is when we still tapping into single families, right? And we said, you know what? We don't really want to mess with single families. We want to go to multi-families. So we started going to multi-families, right? And we were looking on the market for that. And what happened was, we noticed that after acquiring all of these multi-units, there was issues. The issue was, and let me take up the screen, John. I ain't trying to hold you hostage. And the issue was, we were still having to work in the business, right? So, and this was crazy too, because Ramel would get more calls than anybody, right? I'm talking about anybody, everybody calling him up. So even when we got a property manager, people still call him up. He still had to deal with it. So it's like, yo, bro, I'm tired of dealing with this, bro. So what you want to do? He said, yo, I'm thinking about really going into self-storage, bro. I don't have to deal with no tenants. I don't have to deal with no toilets. And I ain't got to deal with no trash, bro. These pipes be bursting on me. Like, I'm out here, like, it's crazy, bro. I need a new solution. I said, yo, that wouldn't be bad right there. And if you know what we could do too, if we could, like, maybe we got the biggest unit, maybe we could just do like a little photo studio in there. Photo studio. Yeah, and the self-storage. Like, what you mean? Yo, that honestly, that might be dope. So then, okay, he took it up another level. You know what? Let's add some other stuff to it. Let's add a moving company on it. All right, cool. So you see how we take this one thing and you got this one idea, this one business alone by itself. The business is already good, but alone it's giving you everything. It's helping people save money. It's doing a whole bunch of stuff. It's giving you a ability to move your stuff around. But the reality of it is, let's see how we can add value and make multiple streams from this one asset that we have. So then we said, let's put a podcast studio in there, right? And then add all these other benefits that come along. But what I'm saying is you can do the same. Whatever it is that you already have going on, you can add other ways to serve people, but use the roadmap of what I just showed you. If you have a way to help people make money, if you have a way to service people in person or online, if you have a way to help people have credit repair that's fast and reliable, right? Those are the things that's really going to transform your life, and you are possible. Who we got? We got two more people. Let's bring up Christy.
Morning, crew. How you doing, everybody? I just wanted to share my ideas for my business, what I'm working on right now. I'm working on building group homes. The group home that I'm building, not want to, the group home I'm building is going to be for our baby boomers. So I'm looking to build a community for 55 and over, those that can't or don't want to live alone, don't have family, a community where everybody funds go in the pot and everyone gets treated equally. So it's not a nursing home, but it's on a level where you have caregivers, but they're there just as a companion, there to, for emotional support, there to watch if there's any changes in their health or behavior, because some of our elders, they're not savvy with the new technology. So they don't know how to use these new TVs and streamings and phones and stuff. So I just want to give where they have family around, family as far as friends, caregivers that's caring. You get meals, but you all live in the same in a house together where it's a nice place, nice space, and you don't have to worry about anything. Your family can come visit if you do have family. If you have appointments, we'll make sure you get there. But also, I'm partnering up with a lady that has an in-home healthcare agency, and I have a cousin that's an RN, and she's going to start a service where she does the skilled nursing for those that need skilled nursing, medication, or anything of that sort.
Okay, absolutely love it. Which category is that, y'all? So out of those 4 categories you mentioned, which category is that? For you, Christy, which category is that?
Let's see. I took a picture of the categories. Let me look at it.
Drop it again. Drop it again. So
a way to service and entertain people.
Right, a way to service and entertain people. Where though? Online or in person?
In person.
All right, and which market is that? Which market?
Real estate.
So no, we got three of the biggest markets, which is health.
Health, for sure. Real estate, health.
Health. And relationships.
Oh, I don't see that on the list.
Like if you do these, right? If you pick one of these, you're going to be successful. Now you got to niche down now. Like when you pick one of these, you will be successful, but now you got to niche down. So
it's independence, but with care. That's what I'm calling it. Independence with care.
Well, no, we get that. We get that. I'm just making sure you are clear on the market and then the niche, right? So real estate has a market, but real estate is actually a niche, right? But it has a market. Now the market is wealth in relationships. That's the market for real estate. Some people go into real estate for wealth opportunities, which would be wholesaling. Some people go into real estate to buy a property for their family relationship, right? So we see those two dynamics. Now, if you got 2 of the 3, you're gonna be solid. If you got 3 of the 3, you got something that's unbelievable, right? If you got 3 of the 3, you got something that's unbelievable. Now, if you have 1 of the 3, you're still gonna win. All right, so make sure that's clear. So now inside of that, right, the category up here, so inside the market, the way you're gonna help people inside that category, you said to service them in person, which is great. And even inside of that, even inside of having the group home, which would be dope, is like a dorm for the baby boomers, right? Even having that, you now could put events together and build with that. That now you could charge people too, but you could also now like create some type of learning out of it also, right? And there's ways to do it where you're not necessarily charging them, you're getting grant money. Somebody put grant money in the chat. So when you start stuff like what you're doing, this opens up a bigger realm that you don't have to worry about charging the senior citizens. You're charging the government giving you the money. And then guess what? Out of that money, you're going to be able to do certain things with it, but you're also going to be able to get paid out of it, right? Grant money. Drop grant money in the chat. How many of y'all like grant money?
I love it.
How many of y'all want some grant money?
I love grant money. Well, in there, I'm going to have social activities where I can invite other groups, like you said, other organizations that have things to offer. I'm gonna have that involved as well, because I don't want them to be sitting around stagnant, just sitting in a rocking chair. I'm gonna have computers. I'm gonna be having them do things, social things. You know, they can't just sit around. I don't want you to sit around in my house and die. I want you to be mobile. You know what I'm saying? I want you to move around and have things to do, work in that brain and that body.
Right. So now you start adding value to it, right? Where once again, grant money. Somebody drop grant money, because now you go on and you add what? You add a fitness portion to the program. So now you get grant money to keep baby boomers or senior citizens or those high level leaders, right? You get those individuals the opportunity now to exercise. And you can continuously do that. There's grants for almost anything that you can even think of. And we have the people that can help you get it done. And it's just about relationships, right? So somebody asked, you know, in the chat about something, I think it was the credit repair. Yes, the credit repair is in that wealth market, but it's also in the relationship market, because that's what credit is. Credit is about relationships. Credit is how you build relationships. Relationships is how you create the life you want. Believe it or not, that is what it is. It's not just about the money. Money is the receipt for the value that you provide in a vehicle that you can use to navigate or push or move around more money. However, it's all about relationships. Like when it comes to like credit, it's based upon relationships. When it comes to you manifesting what you want in your life, it's going to be based upon your participation in your partnerships. Everybody send some love to Christy in the chat. Christy, we want you to get that because the world needs it, and we deserve it.
Thank you.
Guess what? At some point, some of us are gonna be there. So hey, look, I might as well go there with you, Christy. Yeah, you know, I might as well be there with Christy. Yeah. All right. So I thought that was second to last, but we got one more hand. I'll take both. Who we got? Sasha. What's up, Sasha? Sasha, yeah. What's up?
So, I'll share my idea that I've been working on mentally for some time, but now I'm physically working on it thanks to MMA. So, I'm a single mom, and getting back into the work field was really hard about my daughter's about 15 years ago. Just trying to find childcare. Like for one, it was too I couldn't afford it. And then it didn't work around. I was in a refinery field. It didn't work around my hours. It was just always a thing. And I was like, man, if I had childcare, I would be able to move a lot better. So my business, when I created my commercial cleaning business, I'm like, I need something where women could come to work, because I want to, cater to single women who are single parents, but mostly women who got to work and don't have an option for childcare or can't afford it because it's only them paying for it. You can come to work for me, and we have on-site childcare. So when you come to work, you bring your kid. There's a facility there for the 0 to 5, and then there's a transport for kids who are older You know, we come in and we have a little truck and we go pick up the kids, bring them back to our facility that will have ran head by, you know, someone who's certified to run a preschool and daycare facility. Also will work full time, and 2 or 3 of those days will be in the daycare facility. So we'll be taking care of our own kids. It won't be strangers taking care of our kids. All the kids will be taken care of by Sunshine's commercial cleaning employees, their own families, their own mothers, and everything like that. So when you come in, you clock in, you drop your kid off, the food is there, everything is there. You clock in, you get in your car, you go. When you get off work, you come back to the facility, your child is there, you go. You don't have to waste time in traffic, worrying about being late, picking them up, this, that, and the other. Child care is taken care of. It'll be fully funded through 501c, and it'll just be one less thing you got to worry about when you come to work. So that way we build the morale and have the spirit up of the women who are coming to work. They got one less thing to worry about, one less thing to do. If you're working late, we'll have the dinner there. You don't have to worry about what's to eat, getting home. We'll have homework help. We're trying to support the whole family so the woman could be well, so the woman could go out and be her best. And at the same time, this is for women who want jobs, who are looking to get back into the world, who looking to do stuff. But at the same time, I want to support women who want to be entrepreneurs too. So within that, we'll have, you know, services for women who want to, you know, do something better. Either they want to expand, you know, and be in cleaning, or now that I have, now my voice is shaking, I know you hear it. Now that I got MMA, I feel like I have so much more to offer anyone who wants to elevate. So I feel like things didn't move as how I wanted them to, but everything is falling in line the way it's supposed to, because I didn't have the resources to do this like I wanted to do it, and now I do. I didn't have the intellect, the skill, the support. You know, I didn't have the thing. I just had this big old, you know, dream, and I'm like, I want to do this, but now I know how to do it, and I actually have the support to do it, and I'm actually making contact with the people. I know some people who were working at the preschool that my daughter went to, and so I'm reaching out to them to be the head of my program. So I know I have someone in charge who has experience and can do that part of it. And I can concentrate on the business and bringing the women in and feed them to the support.
Everybody tap themselves on the chest and say, I'm important.
I'm important.
Right. I think we need that. I think you got something that we need. We need that. We need what Sasha has. Somebody put into the chat, we need that. We need that. And this is why I say you are important. This is why I say you have to have your voice. This is why we say women are the portals to light. This is why we say if we help the women become the best versions of themselves, the whole world can change. My mission is to change the world. I am changing the world as we speak. I'm changing one person at a time, because I can only reach who allows me to reach them. If I can reach you, somebody put into the chat, put me in the game, coach. If I can reach you, if I can be that inspiration, that source of light to say that you are possible, you can do everything that you said that you wanted to do. You just got to get up and do it. So, Sasha, you have to connect with people. You have to put yourself in a position of power. You have to speak. You got your children around. You got them watching you. You got them seeing you. You got other people around. Most importantly, watching you. Right. Who's that right there?
This is Kaya. This is the one that's been running a fever all week long, trying to mess up my flow, but we good now.
Because I'm sending y'all love and healing energy, right? And you're better, you're gonna feel better, right? You're gonna be better because you are better. Do you that's your daughter?
Yes.
Let me talk to her real fast.
Yes.
All right. What's up, Queen? What's up? How you feeling today? You good? Thumbs up, thumbs up. All right. What's up? I want you to tell your mother something really fast. I want you to look at your mom and I want you to tell her how you feel about it.
How are you feeling about it?
No, I want you to tell her how you feel about her. Tell your mom. Don't be shy. Go ahead.
I feel loved about you.
I feel loved about you.
That's a good moment right there. That's a good moment. So, you know what? Like, I really want you to see her face and see yours too. I want you to know that this woman has so much hope in you. She's so small. She's just a small little woman, but she's still a woman. right? And she has so much hope in you and so much love and so much like belief in you. She wants you to get it done because she knows that you're going to get it done. Now you got to go out there and get it done, Sasha. You ready to get that thing done?
Yes, absolutely.
I want you to look at her and I want you to tell her how you feel about her.
You mean the world to me, and I'm going to make sure it's at your feet when it's time for you to step out.
Let's get it. Let's go. That's the promise. You're going to have to hold that promise now. You're going to have to hold that promise. And guess what, Queen? Don't worry about that because I got you. You right here with me. I'm going to make sure that you get what you deserve. I'm going to make sure that you get what you need because you're going to be a leader in this community. And one thing I want to say is this, y'all. The craziest thing is that some of y'all probably just want to be here with us. Missions of leadership because we're going to these realms where we're reaching people at the highest level possible. I know people are going to tell you how to get the bag. I'm showing you how to become the bag. I'm showing you how to be the bag, how to walk around, make people want to pay you for you being you. Somebody tap themselves on the chest and say, I'm getting paid to be me. Everybody send some love in the chat for Sasha and the baby. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Great stuff. Great stuff. So wasn't that beautiful? Let's be real here, y'all. Let's be real here. Let's be honest and be transparent. Wasn't that beautiful? Wasn't that a beautiful moment? Thank you, Sasha, for allowing us to have that. What was your daughter's name again?
Kaya.
Kaya. Thank you, Kaya. We appreciate you as well. Thank you for allowing us to have that moment. Thank you, Queen. You're going to get what you deserve. You're going to get what you want. And I want everybody to realize that I'm no different from you. Yeah, everything that we've built, it came over time. Somebody put overtime in the chat. It's not going to happen in one day. Do not rush the process. Trust the process. Do not just merely sit down and wait for things to happen. Get up and make them happen. Everything that you're doing, every word that you speak, every action that you take is a seed that you are planting for the garden of your future. Believe that it's going to come back to you greater than when you thought about it. And it may not show up the way that you think it will because life doesn't go according to plan. It goes according to vision. So let's take one more person, then we're going to get into our vision because we got to close up at 11. So, you know, the vision is going to be short. I wanted to share the whiteboard. I was getting it prepped, but there's no need for that. I was enjoying more of y'all responses of, you know, what do you want to accomplish before it's all said and done? Because you can't leave this world without dying, y'all. Like, you're in the game now. You're already here. The only way you get out is if you're dead. The only way you get out, you do not get out of here alive. So what are we playing safe for, y'all? What are we playing safe for? I need y'all to jump up and really go. What are we waiting for? What is the purpose? There isn't any purpose. It's just an illusion that's been pulled over our minds because this is about psychological warfare. And if you find yourself living dormant and not enormous, then you have been a victim of slavery mentally. I want y'all to unshackle the chains that is on your mind. I want you to unshackle the chains that are on your brain. I want you to unshackle I really want you to see and really understand that you've been the one imprisoning yourself the whole time. It wasn't the man. Do you think that there's other people with your circumstances? Let me know in the chat. Do you think that there's other people who overcame the circumstance that you're going through right now? Do you think that there was people who overcame what you went through, gone what you went through, went back to get people who are going through what you've been through, got them out of it, and they went back and got other people who've gone what you're going through and got them out of it and did the same thing, rinse and repeat? Do you think that exists? Then why can't you be the next one? Somebody put one in the chat. Vic, who is that? Is that Virtuous? Virtuous. I can't bring you up unless you have your camera on, so that's why, you know, I can't bring you up. So as soon as you put your camera on, we're gonna bring you up. So put one in the chat. You are the next one. Your next level is loading right now. And that's why I'm here in front of you to say, yeah, think about it. I'm saying, putting your hands together. All I'm doing is just this 2 motions. 1, 2, 1, 2. And how does it make you feel when somebody clap for you? When somebody just do that, how does it, something so simple as clap. You got to start clapping for yourself. Everybody put in the chat, I'm clapping for myself. What's up, Queen?
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, lovely. How you feeling today?
Glad to be alive. I'm
Yes.
so tired. I'm so sorry. I look like this every weekend because this is my only off day.
Get your rest in. Get your rest.
Yeah.
Don't be sorry though. We understand. You got your bonnet on. You still look good. Somebody say I still look good. Tap yourself on the chest and say I still look good.
Well, I just wanted to just jump in on here because I've been going to Kiana's class for the digital products. I'm a graphic artist. I went to school for it, but I never really applied it because I kept hearing that it was, well, when I first started going to school, it was a man's field. And I couldn't get into it. Then I went back to school for it, and it just seemed like it was overwhelming. But now I've created my first coloring book. I'm gonna put it online this weekend. So I've been working on that part-time. And that character that I created, I'm planning on doing a whole line for, and it's all for Black girls between the ages of 10 and 12. And the whole line is going to be for the coloring book, uh, the journals, anything that little girls would like. Even if I can go with the dolls, the clothing, I've learned how to do that on my own, create clothes and shoes. I did that on my own. So I plan to have all of that put into motion before Christmas. So anybody want to get their children or their daughters, things like that, it'll be all, I hopefully have it all online that you can, just go ahead and get it. It's not going to take me long because I create websites. That's something that I do as a hobby. I'm just trying to learn how to market myself. That's my hardest challenge is being able to market myself. And it's kind of hard because I work. I worked because I have to have income, but it's just hard trying to, get it all done.
Okay.
And
Let me jump in there real quick. First,
mhm.
first of all, so let me jump in just so I don't lose it. I want to keep you right there. One, where were you 50 years ago? Like this right here, like, come on. How many of y'all wish y'all had what Virtuous is saying growing up? Let's be real. How many of y'all wish y'all had what she's saying? So like, if this was 50 years ago, I'm talking about you probably the talk of the century, right? So now we want to have it in this era, we want to be able to still run it up that way, right? Because that's a profitable business. What you're talking about is a very profitable business. It's something that is a low cost, high income driven thing because in reality, it's digital. You just keep making the same things. After you made it once, you just keep reproducing it, just copy, copy, copy. But the work is done, right? So the other aspect of it too is you have to see difficulty differently. How explicit can I be with you, Quinn?
Oh, go ahead, shoot your shot.
So you work a lot, right?
Not a lot. I just survive.
All right. Are you busy? Are you busy? Or you find yourself having more downtime and stuff?
I'm usually busy. I stay productive. That's why I teach myself a lot. When I do have, time off, I'm either working on my coloring book, I'm working on some website or something, training my own self because I didn't have the ability to be taught. So I had to learn a lot on my own.
Right. I used to do graphics for Netflix and Roku, so I understand graphic design and is something that you do got to stay abreast on things and teach yourself on some things as well. But I want you to see difficulty differently. Everybody drop in the chat. Everybody drop in the chat. See difficulty differently. So you said it's hard to advertise, right? These things.
Well, I don't know much about advertising.
Okay, I'll put you on game. Can I put you in the game? Say, put me in the game, coach.
Put me in the game.
Right now, you are advertising. Right now. And I mentioned this to y'all before. I said I'm selling I am. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm selling. Every time I get on this call, I'm selling you. Every time y'all see me, I'm selling you. I deal with sales. People hire me to help their sales. That's just the reality of it. Sales is nothing wrong with sales. You got to see difficulty differently. Sales is not what you do to people, it's what you do for people. Right now, you're not selling. Why? Because you're in the bed, which is good, but you have to see difficulty differently. You have to see opportunity, right? You have to see obstacles as opportunity. So this might be in your mind is an obstacle, right? And that's why we got to break down the dynamic. In your mind right now, waking up on a Saturday at this time is sort of an obstacle. That's why you're in the bed, because you know, damn, I could get up right now and get dressed and market myself in my business, because there's going to be 50 plus people on this call right now who don't know my product, but who might be interested because they probably have children. Out of these 50 people that's on the call, 20 to 30 people probably have children, and 20 to 30 people probably have Black children or melanated children, or you probably have a daughter. So when you break it down to the numbers, there's about 15 people that will buy from you on this call. There's about 15 people on this call, just doing the math alone, that will buy from you. Let me just show you in real time. Put a 1 in the chat if you will buy what she was just referring. Put a 1 in the chat. I just want to count the people. Count it. Somebody give me a full count. I say there's going to be 15 people that put a 1 in the chat. That's what I would say. But due to the math I just did, I say there's 15 people. Somebody give me a real count once all of these ones come in, and let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you will buy the product. Put a 1 in the chat. Somebody do a count for me. Do a count for me. Give me the total on the ones in the count. I'll say 15, but that's my area. Somebody give me a count. So while I'm saying that, Queen, to say this was your moment. Even though you still did it, and I'm helping you do it right now because that's my role, right? But this is where you have to sell. This is the time to market. This is the time to be up, shirt on, ready, camera in the background, boom. Yo, yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna raise my virtual hand. When you come and raise your virtual hand and you speak on something that you saw, yeah, I watched that video that you played right there, Coach Crew, and that was dope. And I love the way it broke it down. But this is what it made me think about. It made me think about my business that I have, where I help children see themselves as a higher version, and I create these art graphics for them, right? And I'm getting such a good response on these. But this made me think about this. And then now you come up sharing your ideas about what we said on the call, but you relate it and equate it to your business. Everybody just got a glimpse into your business, and you did it effortlessly. And it wasn't even hard sell. It was soft sell, just like you just did, but you didn't know that you were doing it. You get what I'm saying? You didn't know that you were just doing what I just said that you were doing, but now that you know, you would now next Saturday be up, ready, refreshed, took a shower already and ready to go. So that way, when something is said that you can relate to your business, there's a chance to advertise it right then and there. And I'm not saying you do that just on all of these calls. What I'm saying is you have to see difficulty differently. So you might not know where the market and opportunities are, but that's why you get into these mentorships. That's why you get with me, and I'm going to help you sell. Most people sell to you. I'm helping you learn how to sell. So for you, Queen, that's going to be on you right there. But the next time you come around, I want to make sure that you actually have, a link or something that you could drop, right? In fact, you probably got a link now. Do you got a link now?
No, I have to do it on what is it? Paybit. I'm gonna have one to probably before the end of the day, though.
Right. So, but do you see how opportunities are missed? Are you seeing it, how opportunities are missed just because of the natural thought of being opposed to the opportunity in the first place, right? So it's not that you didn't want to be on this call. What I'm saying is this is a lifestyle. So when you are moving inside this lifestyle, there's always an opportunity to improve or to serve people. So if you look at it from this standpoint, this is what's going to help everybody out. Write this down, y'all. When you have a business, you have to look to see how can you help others. So the fact that I'm on this call, think about it. I'm doing what you're doing. I'm doing exactly what I told you. I'm not doing anything that I wouldn't be telling you. I'm doing exactly. I got up, took a shower, woke up, get my mind right, playing my motivational music in my head. I'm ready to go, and I'm talking to you, and I'm selling to you right here, right now, and advertising Love Plus, Mailbox Millionaire Academy, Mogul Elite, and I'm doing exactly what I just told you. If what I'm doing right now is working, put is working in the chat, and I know it's working because it's on a Saturday and it's 60 people. So I know
I'm frozen, so I can't even. My system's frozen.
Oh, it froze up. Stop the video and then put it back on. But you understand? So what I'm telling y'all, everybody can apply this, and all of you should. Kana, you should be up here ready. You got your nice background. You ready? Everybody should, because this is a space for entrepreneurs. We already know we all got businesses. We already know that. Everybody should be working with each other somehow, making money together. But the real meat and potatoes that y'all like to say about, I'm talking about vegan meat and potatoes. Pause. For all my Brooklynites out there, pause. All right. So the real thing right here is mentorship. Yes, you could work alongside of each other, but how far can you get if both of y'all got the drive, but y'all never been to the destination? So at some point, you're gonna have different ideas because you got different brains, different insight. That's why you got the mentor to center you, to hold you down, to ground you and say, okay, y'all doing a great job. I love what y'all did. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. It's our huddle, y'all. Everybody come in. We're gonna huddle. As a team, everybody get closer to the camera. Get closer to the camera, y'all. Come on, we're gonna huddle in. Everybody get closer to the camera. I'm not saying it just to say it. I'm saying really do it. Joseph just looking at me like, yeah, yo. Nah, Joe, get closer to the camera, bro. Like, everybody get closer to the camera. This is a huddle. So what we're gonna do, y'all, is every time we show up on Saturday, we're gonna show up looking our best, feeling our best, and believing our best. We should already have our pitches down, right? We should already have our pitches. So if you have a product, you should be able to pitch your product. If you don't have a product, we need to get you a product, right? So everybody needs to have a product. If you don't have a product, we need to get you a product. If you already have a product, we need to start helping you pitch your product. If that's clear, everybody put clear in the chat. Put clear in the chat. All right, on three, y'all. 3, 2, 1, break. All right, good. Y'all can go back to y'all normal seating arrangements. So what I'm saying to you is this right here is Church for Entrepreneurs. So yes, we get together. We're going to share some word. We're going to help each other grow through some things, but we still got to be about the business. Remember what I told you with the 2 lessons I learned from my mom and my grandmother? Yes, we're going to operate with the love at the highest capacity, but my mom told me operate at your highest potential, right? So you know what to do. Go out there and be the best version of yourself, which also means taking care of your business. We live inside of America. Most of us in here live in America. We have our reach expanded across the world, but most of us on this call live in America. And if you live in America, then you understand that America is a corporation. So if you're ran by a corporation, then you need to actually run your business because you are what we call an employee to this country. That's why you work so much, because that's why you pay taxes. You're working for them. Okay, cool. So if we're working for them, and that's what you don't have to live here, but if you chose to live here, then you understand that that's the rule. So if that's the rule, you have to have the rule work for you. And the way to have the rule work for you is to now copy the business model of the company. The company wants you to follow the business model, right or wrong? Does your company want you to follow the business model? We're going to close up shortly, y'all. Does the company want you to follow the business model? The business model is to build a business to have other people work inside of it and you work on it. That is the model. That's what the government is doing to you. Y'all think that the government is here to serve you, but they're really here to tell you what to do. But they're supposed to be serving the people. We, tap yourself on the chest and say, I'm important. We are the people. They serve the people. You don't want to leave your job and work for nobody. You want to leave your job and work for everybody who's in your target audience, your niche. You have to serve the people. Put in the chat, I'm serving the people. If y'all just home, you're not serving the people. So everybody needs a product. And if you already have a product, you need to start learning how to sell your product. Everybody should be doing this right now. And we do have affiliate programs. Somebody, I think Evelina or somebody mentioned something to me in the chat. Okay, so you can be an affiliate with the Mogul Elite Club. So once y'all join our club, you could be an affiliate with the Mogul Elite Club and get paid to have your friends and other people come into the business. Once again, it's a business. See, you are saying, you know what? I want to serve people at the highest level. I want people to get transformation. I want people to become a great leader. Guess what? You don't have to go out and train anybody anymore. You can now speak about it because you've gone through it. You've become a leader, and now you can get paid by just sharing your story, because now we have affiliate links that you can get other people to join our program. And guess what, Queen? Kano, we're working for you now. Joe, we're working for you now. Sasha, we're working for you now. Evelina, we're working for you now. Christy, we're working for you now, because we're going to do this regardless. Lakeisha, we're working for you now. Michael, we're working for you now. Henry, we're working for you now. Jasmine, we're working for you now. Elliot, we're working for you now. V, we're working for you now. Laverne, whoa, we're working for you now. Okay, so let me share my screen and let me go to the affiliate links too, because y'all be playing around with this money. Y'all be having money sitting right in front of y'all. And what is this? What's this green stuff? It's called money. What's these things that keep going off? These alarms, bing, it's called direct deposit. You understand? So that's where we at right now. You want to make sure you're getting paid in your sleep, on time and overtime, so you don't have to work for the rest of your life. Because if you don't get paid in your sleep, you work till you die. You can't go to work thinking that you're going to retire with half your income now. How you going to retire with half your income when all your income right now ain't even doing it? Let me know, because maybe y'all got the secret sauce, because I don't know. Maybe y'all got the secret sauce. How you going to retire with half your income if the money that you make right now ain't doing it? Just let me know. I couldn't do it. I used to cry in the bathroom like, damn. Like, I ain't living up to my potential. And maybe y'all need to cry. Maybe some of y'all need to cry today. So we're going to do a guided meditation. Maybe y'all need to cry today. I know we kind of went over time, but y'all was talking a lot. All right, so this is what y'all do. I'm sharing my screen, right? So here's a secret backdoor, right? So we got backdoor pages that you can use on the app. You're not gonna see it straight up, but here's a backdoor page. loveplus.com/assets. Y'all see my screen, right? Assets. loveplus.com/assets. Yeah, I'm watching it on the big screen, so I can see y'all see my computer. All right, cool. You jump into that, automatically takes you to this page. You can become an affiliate. You're just one sell away from realizing that you can be profitable in selling, right? You can earn money by becoming a Love Plus affiliate. As we talked about our Mogul Elite Club, I'll give you an opportunity at the end of this to join that as well. If you want to go ahead and take advantage of getting into the Love Plus right now, I'll say join right now, so that way we can let you in. We just let Jacqueline in. Jacqueline, you're in, just so you know. Whoever else wants to join the Love Plus platform, I'm allowing you. This is our high ticket platform. Normally, you got to go through our mentorship to get this, but I want to provide value today, and I want to give people a chance to bet on themselves and go through some challenges to force the progress, so that way you can persevere and keep going, right? That's our message today, is keep going, persistence. So I want to just stay in alignment with that theme. So if y'all want to join Love Plus, join it right now. Once again, go to loveplus.com/assets. And then you can go down here to become an affiliate with Love Plus. Do not become an affiliate and then purchase the book for yourself or ebooks for yourself or any type of digital assets that we have down here for yourself, because you're not going to get paid towards that. You only get paid towards getting somebody else in to purchase that book, right? Basically, this is your new business, right? If you want to be an affiliate, this is a new business for you. You want to help people get 10K in 90 days? I would recommend that you purchase this first, and you learn how to get 10K in 90 days. And then when after that 90-day threshold, you start making $10,000 effortlessly, you now can go train somebody else to do the same exact thing. And all you did was read a book and apply the information inside the book. That's all you did. All you did was read a book. You didn't have to go worry about how to create the thing. It's already written for you, show you how to make 10K in 90 days. And you go out there and be able to do that, replicate that. Then now you can sell the book. If that makes sense, somebody put make sense in the chat. Maybe I'm not making sense of something. I want to know, am I not making sense up here? Maybe I'm not making sense. Okay, good. It says somebody said makes sense. All right, you learn how to make 10K in 90 days, and you make $10,000 per month after 90 days. It's only 3 months, and then you could teach somebody else how to do the same thing. Guess what? This can be ran on autopilot. I'm not the one teaching you this. I'm giving it to you in the form of a book. I don't have to sit here and teach you it. So I can make this amount of money freely. You can do the same now. You can go ahead and learn how to make $10,000 pretty much every month. And then in 90 days, now you're able, some people can do it before 90 days. I've done it before 90 days. So you can do it before 90 days too. But the point that I'm making is that once you purchase the book, how much is this anyway? $59.99, $60. That's nothing. And you get other books inside. In fact, let me go into it real fast, because that's not even the book I wanted to offer y'all. I wanted to offer y'all that public speaking book, because that's what you really need. You need public speaking. This just happened to be the first book on the page, and I was just showing y'all this because somebody asked in the chat, how can they become an affiliate? So I was just showing it. This wasn't even planned. So I'm not selling this to you to go ahead and get this, but I'm telling you since it's here already. But inside of this bundle for $60, you're also getting not only the 10K in 90 days, but you're going to get how to market, right? So website flipping is in here, all these different things where email marketing, list building, how to build out your list so that way you can have people to contact and have people to build with. Even when it comes down to product pricing, like you might be a person, you probably don't need to flip websites, but you still need to know how to price your products. You still need to know how to put yourself in a position for power. Yes, we have that all in this one book. And then we have the blueprint for branding yourself, right? Not only with branding yourself, you can also take your life to the next level, but you can make your brand stand out so people can choose to purchase or go with you. And the last thing on here is lead generation. And the craziest thing about all of this, it's white labeled. So now you can go take everything that I have in my books and you can go sell them to other people. You can sell this exact same bundle to other people. And no lie, this is a no-brainer. And I put this together because it's a no-brainer for entrepreneurs and aspiring business owners, right? You're going to need lead generation on demand. You're going to have to know how to discover how to generate these leads online for any niche that you have. That's necessary. That's mandatory. It's required. And I don't need to say that. Let me just ask you, is it necessary to know how to bring in leads for your business? Let me know in the chat because I'll wait. So that's one thing that you would need, right? Don't you feel it? Don't you know you need leads for your business? If you need customers, if you don't have customers, you don't get paid. If nobody's in your business, you don't get paid. So if you don't have customers, that means you don't have leads. But if you have leads, you have customers. So do you need leads in your business? We already know. So just put a check mark next to that. We already know you need that. But how many of you are actually going to get it? Probably none of you. Cool. I told you before, I'm not selling you on that, but I'm just telling you what we have here. Personal branding blueprint. If you don't have a brand, how do people understand who you are? Coca-Cola has a brand. Pepsi has a brand. You know all the other brands, Nike. Do you even need to see the name? You just see a check. In fact, you can see any type of check or swoosh anywhere else and you will automatically think Nike. That needs to be you. So this is a step-by-step guide of building your personal brand to become more influential to win more clients. So put that on the list if you need that. Put a check on that if you need that. Do you know how? Do you have a website? Do you need to know product pricing? Do you need to know email marketing? Do you need to understand how to effectively use list building to dominate your market? Let me know in the chat. You probably don't think you need that, and then that's fine too. But I know for a fact because I put these 4 books together in one bundle as a no-brainer deal, so that way you can go out there and be able to purchase it, but also get paid for other people buying the things that you've read. Like, imagine getting paid just to be you. And that's what I'm offering. That's what I offer. I offer opportunity to be a leader, opportunity to be somebody who gets paid to be themselves, to have more free time, more flexibility, to travel the world. I've been traveling for the last, for 30 months out of the total 3 years, for 3 years. So honestly, you can do the same. And during this process, I found a buddy too, but now I can travel for free as well in times. So it ain't really free. I still pay my connections. But me earning $10,000 in 90 days I don't need to pay it. This service already pays it for it. So my ebook already pays for those particular expenses. So just sharing that with y'all, because I know I don't really do that. I don't really share that with y'all. But the book that I wanted to share with y'all is Not Becoming More Effective in Less Time. It's the Speaking with Confidence and Courage, because that is what you actually need. I understand some of y'all might see Love Plus and you might say, damn, there's a lot going on here. You just need to go here for what you need to go here for. If you need to develop your mind, all you got to do is focus on developing your mind. If you need to book a one-on-one call with me to get an alignment call so that way I can help you and give you a real strategy in real time, then you can do that, right? But if you just need to connect with people and just be inside the groups and rooms, go ahead. Just be there. Or if you just need the resources to get to where you want to be and you don't really care about connecting with anybody, then just go to the resources. But if you want all of that, then you go be all on the website. Just to make it simple for you, just go to the tab that best describes what you're looking for. That's it. Go to the tab that best describes what you're looking for. But this is it right here. This is the Speak with Confidence and Courage book. I encourage everybody to get this, especially if you're already inside of our accountability program. You definitely want to have this for next week, because we're teaching you sales. And on top of it, you need to go out there and network this weekend with the Mogul Meetups. So you need to be able to speak with confidence and courage to manifest what you want. If that's clear, put Claire in the chat, y'all. Put Claire in the chat. I want to know who would acquire this book. Like, what would speaking do for you? Like, what would speaking do for you? Right? What would speaking do for you? If you do have this book, put a 1 in the chat. If you want to get the book, put a 2 in the chat. If you have it, put a 1. If you want it, put a 2. It's only $39.99. And also remember, as you purchase things inside of our community, inside of this Love Plus platform, you get rewarded with bonuses. You get rewarded with crew coins, and you can use those crew coins to make the prices even lower, right? So basically, these are the prices for people who just jump into the community. When you've been in the community, you've been working in the community, you've been commenting on people's posts, you've been sharing your own testimonials, you've been doing your homework, you're getting rewarded with points that when you come in here, this book ain't even gonna cost you $29.99. It's gonna cost you about $10 or $13. Because you already been working and developing on yourself, so you get rewarded. So if that's clear, put Claire in the chat, y'all. And if y'all want me to drop the link, let me know. I'll drop this link. But who got my Mogul Elite Club link in the back? Where one of my brothers at? Mogul, you got the Mogul Elite Club? Because I want to drop that in a second. I want to drop that in a second. But once again, y'all, if put a 2 in the chat if you want to speak with confidence and courage. This book has allowed me to go out there to be the best version of myself. So when I put this book together, it was more about putting together the principles. And that's what you're going to find out with most of my books. Most of my books are based upon principles. So you can add these. It can be universal. You can add it to any niche. But when it comes to speaking with confidence and courage, I now get paid 6 figures just to speak, y'all. There's no cap, no cap, no cap. I used to do graphics for Netflix and Roku. I was using my time, using my body. But now I get paid just to use my voice. I get paid to be me. And I've made well over 6 figures just by using my voice. And you can do the same. Literally, you can do the same. No lie, no cap. I'm not trying to fool you. I'm not trying to play. In fact, look, if y'all know that I'm the real deal, put real deal in the chat. If I ever said something to you that made you go, damn, that was deep. Damn, I needed that information. Damn, I needed that love. Put the real deal in the chat, because I already know I'm the real deal. I just want to see if you see the same thing I see. And if you want to be with the best of the best and the top of the top, then you already know what vibe it is. Right? Right, Laverne? Woo, woo, woo. You already know what vibe it is. I got to have Laverne come off and do that real quick. Well, give us some love real quick, Laverne. Come on. Give us some love real quick, Quinn.
Good morning, Grand Rising family. Grand Rising. You know, this is the best of the best of the best. This program has really, truly, this platform, because this family has really, truly blessed me in many areas. I was going through it because y'all helped me to graduate from a 12-week business course. That then from that course, they put us in a bridge program. And when I tell you, I talk about y'all all the time. And they see my frame, they say, well, where did that come from? We don't have that. Jump on in, go to YouTube. Or now that you let me know it's affiliated, it ain't even about the money, but it's about the money. You know, it also helped my business to grow, you know. And all jokes aside, like I truly thank God. This book, I had ordered one, but I think I did it wrong. I'm going to go back. But this book, as a minister, just as a child of God, but as a minister, it'd be a lot of times when I go down to write sermon because I preach and I teach to the young people, to the youth. And a lot of times I get stuck because you can get overexcited being excited. You can get overwhelmed being overwhelmed. And long as I listen to you, I don't know if it's you that I be on, but a lot of times the accountability, if you don't stay focused, trying to be all over the place is not gonna get it. But y'all has helped me so much to be manageable. I'm also a coach. I'm a football coach, but I'm also a coach in other areas because of y'all. All because I'll jump in. You know, I always greet the new people that's coming. Welcome to anyone that's new. Please stay. Listen to me. I didn't have the money to be in where I thought I was supposed to be at. I went before God and I asked him, I make sure I pay my monthly. I have to, because eventually, long as I stay focused and stay lined up with the right people that's in these different courses, I call them my classes. I can't say program. As long as I keep it that it's a class in my mind, I won't miss the mark. Listen, these brothers, thank they mom. I thank you, mom. Thank you, dad. Thank you, grandmom. Thank you, because I'm a great grandmom. So everything that y'all put in here for me, I go back and I watch and I learn. And I'm 63, but you can learn from a baby. I love listening to you. Look, Sean, I love listening to you because you remind me of like when we was coming up. You always got that young boy. Damn, look at that. Whoa, you're a cutie. But your cuteness is what bring in that money.
Yeah, talk that talk, baby. Hype me up.
It bring in that cash. Like, yeah, baby, look and see. But it ain't all about the money, boo. You can look, seek, and learn. That's what I get from you. Because we get to look, but we got to seek what's really inside of you, and you teach us, and then we got to learn. So all of us, all the kings and queens here, trust me, I forgot when I started, but I'm not going nowhere.
Absolutely.
I go to different platforms, and it's the bomb. That's all I gotta say. You know me, I'm a minister. I go on and on and on. Absolutely. But I'm definitely gonna buy each one of those books because I deal with youth. And I'm gonna go get every last one of those books because it helps. I might be speaking, but it's gonna teach me what your book teaches us is how to do it with finesse and to stay in alignment with God. And that's what you do for us. You teach us how to stay in alignment with God. That's all I got.
Absolutely, absolutely. Everybody send some love in the chat for LeVar. Come on, you got to do it. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You got to do it one time.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Come on,
whoa, 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 whoa! Come on, y'all! Whoa, 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 whoa! That's the Philly love.
Yeah. Shout out to Philly, baby. Shout out to Philly. Thank you, LeVar. Appreciate you, Queen. Everybody send some love in the chat. For real though, as we close up, I gotta stop here, hard stop here, because I want y'all to go on with y'all day and really go out there and be powerful. But I couldn't do that without dropping the Mogul Elite School. So you want to stay tapped in. Like if you want to get those recordings, you want to get those videos to real estate, commercial real estate, how to become the leader, the expert in your field, then you want to definitely tap into the Mogul Elite Club, where we show you not only through courses, but we have classes throughout the week as well. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, we got classes. And we want you to bet on yourself. It's only right now, it's only $47 a month. We've been doing a special for a while, but it's going to go back up to $147 a month. You can get that. Everything that we mentioned today, you can get. Choose your path, right? I would say be the person that gets everything. That's why we made it super, super affordable, right? You could have all of that, but without doing the work, it's not going to mean anything, right? It's not going to mean anything. So we're dropping a link to the school. Just understand, y'all, you are the best of the best, the top of the top, the cream of the crop. Let me know when you're in. Like, let me know when you're into the elite, the Mogul Elite Club. Let me know. I know Lakeisha said her son was in the Mogul Elite. Let me know. What's his name, by the way?
His name is Daniel Dell.
Daniel?
Daniel,
All right, we'll look out for him. All right, let me know when y'all in. When y'all sign up to be part of our Mogul Elite community. This is an ongoing thing. It's a subscription base. You can stop when you want to, but why stop? I really want you to think about paying forward, right? So we have a plan for you. If you want to pay up front, you could pay up front for the next 2 years. And I believe it's only somewhere around $800, $850 for the entire 2 years up front. If you can get 2 years of this up front, let me know in the chat. If you want 2 years up front, let me know in the chat. Obviously, like I said, we got tiers to this. So that's just our starting community. But still, you want to be in a place where you're able at least to put your best foot forward to go out there and win. And that's what we do with the Mogul Elite community. Everything we do is elite. Drop that link one more time in the chat. Drop that link one more time in the chat. I'm dropping it in the chat right now. As y'all see, this is our Mogul Elite community on school. I'm giving y'all so much today. You're also giving you an opportunity to get onto the Love Plus app. Usually, like I said, this is reserved for the people at the highest investment with us. However, today I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling spontaneous, and I'm saying, hey, look, come in, get some work. So look, somebody already got their their links. That's what I'm talking about, Evelina. Evelina already got the links. Shout out to Evelina. Drop the link in the chat. Drop the link in the chat. I see you, Queen. You shaking and moving already. That's what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. As I promised, we are gonna do guided meditation. I'm taking y'all out with this one, so we're not gonna have any hands up to go through what's your thoughts on it. We're just gonna leave on that, and I'm gonna just have you, you know, sit with yourself on that. All right. Once again, give y'all time to continuously. Oh wait, hold up. We got some news. Miami Mogul meetup 5 p.m. today. Abby, where are you at? Come up and speak. We got the Mogul meetup weekend. So wherever you're at today, if you want to get part of this right here, I'll recommend that y'all join the club ASAP. Join our Mogul Elite Club if you haven't, so that way you can get access to our Mogul Elite chain of communication. Right? We got our Cali meetup in Rancho Cucamonga. We got our Mogul meetup in Miami. Where's that? It said Brio Restaurant. Right? Pembroke Pines. All right. So if y'all available, with Jasmine at? We got our Mogul meetup in New York. How did that go? I don't think there's one in Jacksonville. There's a Connecticut meetup today at 6 p.m. Orange, Connecticut. Who's running these right now? I need y'all to come up so that y'all can speak on that. V, come up and speak on it, V, before we jump into that guided meditation. Oh,
hey
y'all
guys,
hold
rise
on.
and shine. Go ahead.
Bring you. Yeah.
Oh. Hey guys, rise and shine. Yes, there's a meetup today in Connecticut in Orange. I was just looking for the address. It's actually going to be on.
Oh, they can't get the address yet. What you doing yet?
Oh, okay, no address. Sorry. So yes, it is a meetup in Connecticut today in Orange, with our Queen's restaurant in Connecticut. So if anybody's in Connecticut, it's gonna be in Connecticut.
Right? Yo, so the thing is, y'all, you will get the address, but you gotta be inside the community, right? Like we don't. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I honestly want to extend it to everybody, but I need y'all inside the community before y'all can get that, because we don't want nobody playing with the name. Our Mogul meetups are serious in the sense of we hold our brand to a high standard. There's gonna be a lot of love, beautiful energy. It's gonna be amazing. But I want you to make sure that you are part of the Mogul community before you go in there and putting a bad stain on our name. And then now we looking around like, who that person? That ain't the Mogul energy. So definitely join first. All right. But V, what was your experience like at the New York City meetup yesterday?
Oh, it was amazing. It was just great to see everybody in person. And I met Jasmine. So Jasmine is beautiful inside and out. That energy is just there. Like you see the energy on Zoom is the same in person. So that was great. But it was good to see. I saw my accountability partners, Latifa and Kara. It was good to see them in person. It was just the energy was there. Everybody was talking, networking about how we were going to build and things like that. So it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling.
I love it. Absolutely love it. So real quick, are there any pictures or videos inside the Love Plus app? Is it in the Mogul meetup?
I don't know if I know we took a lot of pictures. I think it's gonna be on the way.
Jasmine said, yeah. So Jazz,
okay.
I want you to send me that link. I want to be able to see that. Send me that link. But all right, cool. Great stuff, V. One more time. What time is the Mogul meetup in Connecticut?
So 6 o'clock today in Connecticut.
Right. I'll give y'all the location. What's the location?
Oh, okay. Hold on, I gotta find it.
I'll give y'all. I'm trusting y'all that y'all go in and become the Mogul Elite Club members, and that way you can go ahead and join the rest of your team. Because it'll be weird, right? Like everybody else in the club, but you just not in the club. Like,
Right.
outside. That's a little weird. Don't be that person. Oh, don't be that.
All right, guys. So it's at her restaurant. It's 501 Boston Post Road in Orange, Connecticut, 6 o'clock.
Whose restaurant is that?
Royalty.
Royal Mother Loving Tea. So if y'all don't even understand, whose restaurant is that? I want y'all to understand, Queen V, whose restaurant is that? Tell people who that is, just in case they don't know Royalty.
Right. So Royalty is actually a part of this community. She is a part of MMA. She has acquired a business through being in this community with us. She actually also has a funding business. She has a credit repair business. She has a commercial cleaning business, and she's done all of that by joining this community. So that's who Royalty is.
Hey, I wish I was in New York because I would drive right to Connecticut because Mogul Meetup is going to be lit. Just understanding that already. If I know Jasmine was in charge of the New York chapter, I already know my Connecticut chapter is going to be fire. I already know my Connecticut chapter is going to be lit. I already know my Miami chapter is going to be fatal. I'm a little biased to the Connecticut tri-state area type. I'm a little biased to that, but I'm also I'm loving my Miami, my Southern vibes, my North Carolina, and I also love the Cali side too. So Atlanta, you already know where y'all at, top of the top, best of the best. But thank you for that, V. If y'all interested in joining, right, just go ahead, click this link again. I'm gonna put it in the chat again. Join our Mogul Elite community. When you join our Mogul Elite community, you're gonna get access to these places. All right, you're gonna get access to this. The North Carolina one. Who's in charge of North Carolina one? You got to go to the Mogul meetup. I know the North Carolina one is going to be in Charlotte. So you got to
Chicago.
Go ahead, Lakeisha, say it again.
Chicago. It's actually a few things going on. I think Smitty got something going on too. I know somebody in that one. So I'm just gonna ride through relationships, So I'm gonna go through that when he has one. I'm not gonna say because he's gotta be a part of that community. But we having one, I don't know how you wanted to do this, but from the MMA program, we having one in the Oak Brook area, right outside of Chicago. People want to come through. Just hit us on the app. It's nice doing a rooftop situation.
Ooh,
nice.
Hold on, because Chi-Town gonna put it down. You already know. No frowns. Just smile. So look, I want to know where's it gonna be at in the rooftop because I might have to take a flight out there to Chi-Town because I ain't been out there.
So today we're doing two. We're doing one at 1:30 because it's supposed to be 80 degrees outside. So we're doing one at 1:30 at Tanta's that's on Grand in the middle of the city. Grand Avenue, and then we're doing one tonight at 8 o'clock at Restoration Hardware Cafe. One of those locations where they have the whole rooftop experience. So yes, absolutely.
Y'all making me want to do a tour. In fact, I'm thinking y'all want us to do a tour because we're thinking about doing a tour because
that would be dope.
That's how this started, y'all. Me and Ramel started doing tours. One day I said, you know what, we need to have a meetup. I threw the largest meetup in New York City on a beach. It was at Rockaway, one of the Rockaway beaches. We threw that up. Once we seen the turnout on that, I'm talking about hundreds of people, everybody out there having a good time. We had food, we had drinks, we had tents, we had volleyball, we had everything going on. And then from there, it started transpiring. We went down to Dallas. When we went down to Dallas, we was in Frisco, Dallas. We had some of our students taking us from club to club. We went to these places where they had, when they do like these, when the women walk across the stage and they have like the best of the best. I forgot the name of those events. Pageants, beauty pageants. Yeah, so we got invited front row to the beauty pageants, right? VIP section. What else did we have? We took them to the bowling alley. We played. Big Mogul won that. I wasn't that good, but Big Mogul won that. All right, but we had some fun. Okay, we enjoyed ourselves. Shout out to North Carolina. Shout out to who else did they had? Jersey's had that Mogul meetup too, right? Y'all know you have any information on that? Let me know in the chat if y'all got any information on a Jersey meetup. So as y'all can see, we got Mogul Meetup Weekend. Everybody across the country is meeting up and doing things, so don't be the one that's left out. Thank you, Lakeisha. Appreciate you. Chi-Town is going down. Can you drop the information in the chat again? Drop the information in the chat. Get with us, y'all. V, anything else that we need from you before we let you go?
Guys, just if you want to show up, show up. It's going to be great. Like I said, today, Connecticut, 6 o'clock. I'm going to just tell you guys the address again. So it's 501 Boston Post Road, Orange, Connecticut, 6 o'clock. All right?
Drop it in the chat. Drop all the links.
Okay, I'll drop it in the chat.
Right. Great stuff, Queens. Appreciate y'all. As I keep saying to y'all, look who keep coming up on the screen. There's nothing but queens, right? It's nothing but high-level queens. And because we understand the importance, we're changing the world. In order to change the world, we need the women. In order to change the world, we need the women, right? So if you are a woman and you know that you are going to create a business or you're going to leave a legacy for your family and children, you're probably going to need some help along the way. I am the man that's going to help you do that within my community. And we're in this community, we're all about love, connectivity, and financial prosperity. All right. So I think that was it. Y'all could drop the stuff in the chat, drop the links in the chat. Are we doing Philly? I think we're doing Philly, right? Yeah, we got Philly meetup too. Whoever's in the Philly area, we got a Philly meetup. Kiana, we got to get some more people out there with you because you by yourself out there. All right, y'all. So let's shut it down. Let's go into the meditation real quick. Let's bring it on down, bring the energy down a little bit. I thank you all, and I appreciate everybody for being here right now. You could be anywhere, but you're here with us, and we're going overtime, and we still having good fun and good energy. But I invite you to breathe. Inhale deeply. I invite you to breathe. Inhale until your lungs are at capacity. And I want you to hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly release. Finish the remaining air through your nostril. Inhale deeply until your lungs are at capacity. Hold. Slowly release. Through your mouth, finish the remaining air through your nostrils. Push out that remaining air through your nostrils. I want you to be in a space of what we call nothingness. So as everything around you disappears, that phone, that computer, that desk, that chair, you're inside of this white space of nothingness. Inside of this white space, this is our quantum realm. This is where we manifest, where we create. So as you look around and it's all white all around you, I want you to breathe. Just breathe. Just know that you are protected. You are complete. You are whole. You are everything that you've ever needed to be. Inside this space of nothingness, you look off into the distance. And as you walk closer and closer, things become clearer and clearer. You start to see you walking in your grandest vision. Maybe it's you outside of your dream home. Or maybe it's you inside of your dream. Maybe it's you flying to your dream destination or you owning a business. I want you to see yourself with all of your wins because that person with all the wins is your higher self. So I want you to see it as if you're experiencing what your higher self has created for. As you see all of the beautiful things, I want you to think now, all the beautiful people, who's in this story? And I want you to see your higher self. And I want you to go up to that person. I want you to first see what that person is wearing, how they changed in clothes,
how they changed in the way they look, but how they change in the way that they speak. How are they articulating themselves? How are they communicating and interpreting? You see, you know something very familiar about that person, but that person is somebody totally different. What is that conversation like when you approach your higher self? Is it filled with love, gratitude, excitement, sadness? What does it feel like? As you had this conversation with yourself, someone else shows up. This is the lowest version. This is the version of yourself that doesn't like to get out of bed. This is your version of yourself that doesn't like to comb your hair. This is the version of yourself that tells you that you will do it and you don't do it. This is the version that wants to be loved but doesn't love themselves. What is that conversation like? How do you feel seeing that lower version? As you look at both of them, you have a choice to make. You could be your lower version or you can be your highest version. But the one in the middle can't stay the same. The one in the middle has to change. The current version of it, you have to change. What are you changing into? Because what you tune into, you turn into. Whoever has your attention has your ascension. So I'm leaving you to just speak with those two individuals. See which one would you most likely would love to be like. Is the lower one, the lower version of yourself, your lowest version, making up excuses instead of solutions, having negative self-talk? Is your highest version showing you that you can make it through anything? What is that conversation? What you feeling? What are you feeling? What emotions come up to you? Which words are being said? There's a choice. There's a piece of pain that you might have to go through. Because it's all hard. It's hard to be your lowest version. It's hard to stay in bed. It's hard to be broke. It's hard to be a broken person. It's hard to have bad relationships. It's hard to think that everybody's out to get you. It's hard to be living at the victim stage. It's hard to have people that you know look up to you, but you don't look up to you. You don't do what you need to do. It's hard. It's hard to be the best of the best. It's hard to be the top of the top. It's hard to wake out of bed, wake up and get out of bed when you know you don't want to. It's hard for you to be consistent. It's hard. Which one will you choose? Which pain will you choose? The pain of regret or the pain of reward? During this conversation, your parents walk by. And when your parents walk by, they look at you and they say, I love you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. You are amazing. You are a star. You are a leader. And I'm so happy to even know you, to have met you. And they say, you know, you're going to be amazing. Just take care of yourself. And your parents walk off. And it's just you three, but you don't know which version, who said what. That's up for you to create. You don't know which version your parents were talking to. Because either way, in all three of those versions, your parents are going to love you. But what about you? What do you want? How are you loving you? How are you loving you? Breathe. As all three of you hug, as you inhale, the hug gets tighter and tighter. Hug, hug. And as you release both of them back into the thoughts. As you're standing there by yourself and you see everything that your higher self has created, but you also see everything that your lower self has destroyed. Which route are you going to take? Which change are you going to make? Which team are you going to surround yourself with? Which community are you going to immerse yourself in? Which mentors are you going to make choices with and allow them to help you grow? Which partners are you going to connect with? Breathe. As you inhale, you are constantly seeing everything that you've ever created in the future. Your name's in light, your money in your account, health, your relationships are the top of the top, the best of the best. And as you breathe out, exhale, all of it disappears back into the space of nothingness. When you're at this space of nothingness, you breathe and you smile as you are not where you want to be, but you're right where you need to be because you're not where you used to be. You did that. Everything you accomplished in the past, everything you're accomplishing right now, you did that. The odds you beat, the triumphant person you became, you did that. You beat the odds. You're still going strong. You're still standing. Yeah, because you did that. Tap yourself on the chest and say, you did that. As everything comes to an end and you go from the white space of nothingness to hearing the noise that's around you right now, hearing my voice, knowing that you are on the mindset reset. Open up your eyes and open up your mind to the worlds of possibilities. I invite everybody to come back to the natural consciousness here and know that you are amazing. Know that you are whole, you are complete, you are the best of the best, the top of the top, the cream of the crop. Let's go. Have a great weekend. It's Mogul Meetup Weekend. You already know the vibes. Mogul Brothers, Mindset Mogul in the building. So I might pull up on you in a place near you. I might just show up, but guess what? I'm going to show out. And I want y'all to have that same energy. Somebody put in the chat, I'm going to show out. See, today is your day. Today is a good day for a great day. Today you are the best of the best, the top of the top, the cream of the crop. The ancestors chose you. I'm out of here, y'all. I want to know your thoughts, but the only way you're going to be able to contact me and tell me your thoughts is through the Love Plus app. So tell me how you felt. Go into the Love Plus app and tell me how this meditation made you feel. Let me know if you're walking out being the best of the best, the top of the top. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What up, Laverne? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What up, Laverne? All right, y'all. Where my MVPs at? Drop the championship emoji in the chat. Drop that trophy emoji. Where my mailbox millionaires? Drop that mailbox emoji. Where my people who love to multiply their income? Drop the plus emoji in the chat, because before you can multiply, you got to at least add. So we're going to add those streams of income to that one acquisition that you already got, which is your mind. All right, we're going to add that to your mind. Take your mindset, turn it into a tool set to create those cash flowing assets. You about to show out. You're going to show out. Put I'm showing out in the chat. See, you got to be the plug of your own life. You got to be the plug. Drop that plug emoji in the chat. You got to be the person that put the battery in your own back, that allows you to get up and do the things you know you need to do. Why? Because you are counting on you. So last thing but not least, you are the greatest to ever do it. Now go out and do it. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Mindset Mogul. I'm gone. I'll see y'all next week. I'll see you next week, because you're the best of the best, the top of the top, the cream of the crop, nothing less. Drop that Mogul Elite Club in the chat. Drop that Mogul Elite Club in the chat. Somebody drop that Mogul Elite Club in the chat for me. Somebody drop that Mogul Elite Club in the chat for me. Let's get it going. Take y'all out with a video. If my video wants to play, but the video hasn't played, and like something going on the back end, you know what I mean? Something going on. Drop that Mogul Elite link in the chat for me. Drop that Mogul Elite in the chat for me. Also, too, if y'all got photos, tag me in the photos on Instagram too. For the Mogul Elite Club tag, I'm not the Mogul Elite Club, for the Mogul meetups, tag me on Instagram too. Tag me on Instagram. Tag Big Mogul on Instagram, our Mogul Lifestyle team. Tag us on Instagram. Tag us on Instagram. All right, tag us on Instagram. I got a Mogul flyer for y'all too. Y'all could probably just copy and paste that. But tag on Instagram. I don't know why this ain't working, y'all. So I'm gonna let it rock. I ain't gonna play the video today. I'm gonna let it close out without the video. For some reason, my sharing is not working. But y'all the best of the best. Y'all the top of the top. Y'all the cream of the crop. I'm gonna see y'all later. Drop them links in the chat. Drop those links in the chat. I'm out of here. Come on for mute, y'all. Come on for mute. Make some noise. Come on for mute. Clap it up, snap it up for yourselves.
The cream of the crop.
Let's go.
Let's go. And everybody there, have a great Sunday.
Blessings.
It's been amazing as always. Thank you so much.